Like, I don't know how that one works. Cause mine is, I'm playing mine on normal.
Yeah, normal is a lot better. Classic is, it basically, I guess there have been instances where people show that they like hold the controller in the air and it just like played for them. Like it was that easy and it wasn't even worth it.
No, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that was that game that was being referred to. But.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Yeah, this is cool. We can talk about a lot of the differences.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
I know. And isn't this great too? Like.
Ooh, your TV. I've been playing this in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And so, like, seeing this on this TV is fantastic.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually bought this TV. It was in my old apartment, but I got this just because this game was coming out, and I'm like, I want the best experience, immersive. I wanted to blow me away. When I saw the intro, and I saw some of the trailers coming up to it, and I played it on this TV, and I'm like, you know, it didn't do it justice because it was on YouTube, so the resolution wasn't as good as this.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna have, you know, when I get a PlayStation 5, and I have, like, the next gen, you know, everything, 60 FPS, all that, it's gonna be even better, like...
Yeah.
Oh, let me do this.
Doggy!
Let me do this then, too.
That's really bad for your eyes.
Yeah, but the TV's so big, it's basically like a light that lights up the whole room, so... Do you want me to turn the light back on?
I don't know.
You don't? We'll see. If you want, just ask.
Oh, the playground. Aww.
She's a witch. That probably is bad for your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, you saw the little girl's eyes.
Yeah.
That's so cool. But like that little girl with the eyes like that reminded me of the movie.
And
all the kids.
I realize what's really cool is I can turn up the volume, but you don't even see the volume change. You can hear it because I see on the game capture it didn't.
That's cool.
And actually, the game capture is not too far behind the game. Usually, usually it's like a few seconds behind, and it's like almost like about a second.
So pretty.
I always forget how much I love this game, just like the aesthetic, everything that was lovingly paid attention to, like all the details.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like it's a bit too much with all the small things that they throw in, but if they didn't put that much in, it wouldn't be somewhat realistic, you know.
Oh, step on her flower.
See that the person that bumped into her? That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. She's so pretty. Also, it's interesting. Her hair, it's not a braid; it's a twist.
She's pretty anyway. I don't know about hairstyle. Girls.
Oh no! I'm saying it's an interesting thing. Like everyone always thought her hair was in a braid, but it's twisted. It's not a braid.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting.
And the curls on the sides make it seem like she always is just ready to go to prom.
Yeah.
Like she just got her hair done.
Always.
Curled.
Yeah, she lives a prom lifestyle.
It's too little too loud. I'm gonna turn it down.
Too little
Too little too
Train!
loud. Train! Oh yeah. Train! We weren't really paying attention, but that really is
Train!
It was really a lot longer. Just to zoom out. And the bit that Midgar was twice as big, maybe 3 times as big as that original.
Also, it's interesting, he's on the train, on top of the train for this, but wasn't he in the train in the original?
No.
He jumped out of the train?
Well, no, he jumped out from the top of it in the original. So you don't see him on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of also came from Crisis Core and the other, when Zack was riding the top of the train.
Mm. I never really got far in that game. I played a teeny bit of it. I never really played much.
Of what?
I have it. I have Crisis Core.
Really?
Yeah, I have it, but I haven't.
I never played it. But I think I'm going to be more excited to play Ever Crisis, which is going to involve all of the whole compilation in like kind of a lo-fi res. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like kind of not so detailed, kind of dumbed down, big head, kind of almost like chibi, but not really. I don't know what you would call that.
I don't know. I'm
Were you-
honestly not even paying attention to anything you're saying. I'm just so enamored in this game right now.
That's probably for the best. You're up.
Got it. Okay, can I can. Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
I do. Now you're level 7. Congratulations.
Yay.
Game over. Because you're a quitter.
Yeah.
Who the hell?
Who in the hell?
Hands where I can see them.
I mean, you can see them. They're just on my sword.
So I guess this sort of makes more sense the way that they're playing this. That like Cloud's got to take care of the soldiers, and that's his one job.
Yeah.
Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
But you kind
I
of
mean,
joked
this-
about that on the first.
Yeah.
Did you ever like look at the stuff on the walls and everything, like the details and stuff?
No.
Nothing to it.
So many people.
I know. Okay.
So many people who like who really.
The world through her eyes. A cat?
Yeah, I don't know. People who are looking. Oh, it's like an eyeball? I don't know.
Huh.
But people who are looking forward to the game, like YouTubers and stuff, and they did react videos and stuff,
Yeah.
they painstakingly went through every point and like read everything, and they're like, oh, this is a reference to Icicle Inn, and that's a reference,
Yeah.
that's a bomb, and then there's a reference to Cloud's hair or something, you know,
Yeah.
for spiky hair. Benora from what do you call it? The dumb apples,
Mm.
in Crisis Core. Are those supposed to have something on them? I think they didn't finish it.
They just left it out of the game. They're like, oh shit, we forgot now.
Oops.
Air Music Gallery. We are music lovers.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I wonder if it's the same every time or if they switch it up.
Drop the weapon.
Probably the same.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
And they're not noticing them running behind them?
Right. I know. Shut up.
Can't get surrounded.
I'm glad I don't have to do a whole lot of voice acting in this one.
Right.
Although the voice acting is fun. It kind of
It is fun.
it
but
makes it easy to don't you do the commands?
sometimes. But right now, I just want to do the smackies.
You're saving it for later.
Yeah.
Where's the
I'm just looking at stuff.
I know, I'm looking go look at that poster again.
Which one? This
That one down there. Okay. I'm looking for there's one for hair, like a hair product.
Yeah, there was one. It was over here.
Let me see that cuz I don't remember seeing that.
A hair tonic.
Oh, the hair tonic ideal scalp care, and then what does it say below it?
For astonishingly radiant,
Radiant
and
and spiky hair. Okay, yeah.
That's
And-
what he uses.
Okay, so do you know why? Do you know the behind the scenes kind of thing of that? Is
I
that
don't know. He uses it.
in Crisis Core there was the Sephiroth is like a big hero in the game and everything.
Yeah.
And one of the emails was like because they had like this kind of like a magazine that like praises Sephiroth and he's like the greatest thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, go to the left. There's some grenades. No, back where you were before. There's some grenades in that.
Oh.
Yeah. So one of those was rumors about how like Sephiroth's hair care, like what he did for hair care,
Yeah.
and
That's really funny.
it was like how he uses a whole bottle of the certain conditioner product every time he washes his hair.
That's so wasteful.
But look at all his hair.
That's true.
Kind of needs it,
So what's Soldier
true.
Boy's deal? Is he one of us now?
and he can afford it.
He's got
I love
balls.
Jesse.
This,
See,
what
she's
was
already
his
talking
name
about
again?
his balls.
Cloud Strife.
right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore.
Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest
And by
of
the
us.
way, Jesse, I have
I'll
balls
let him
too.
have
Biggs is so cute too. Biggs and
This is
Jesse.
a
In
waste.
fact, Jesse, you're the only one
When
here
it's
that doesn't
we're
have
done.
balls.
Uh,
I mean, as far as we know.
Yeah, true. We don't know.
You enjoy to look at, too.
She likes looking at him.
Looks are what people notice first.
And balls.
Yeah.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
He's kind of creeping on him. Like I think he's into it.
For money?
Oh my
They may
goodness.
not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
The voice acting really is like
It's so good.
good. It's so much better than Square Enix is used to doing. Like
Yeah, it is so incredible.
I mean, think about it compared to like Kingdom Hearts, or even
Isn't
like
bad.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Or what's some earlier games that have really bad?
Every last gear.
Final Fantasy X.
I don't. The laugh in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
The ha ha.
That's an example.
Oh my goodness.
I love the iconic shot.
Yes.
Woohoo.
There it is. Beautiful.
Man, I don't doubt that they're gonna put as much love into the other areas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you know what? I don't even feel like for the open world part of it. I don't know. Like, I don't even think that part 2 needs a fully open world because of how the story goes.
Yeah.
It's never in doubt.
I actually went really in
And
depth.
even if you think about the original, it was kind of like open world-ish in a way.
Well,
'Cause you can like kind of walk all over and go wherever you want.
no. Okay, so yeah, of course it's open world. The original, like, because it's a whole world and you have the whole game and everything. And
Yeah.
generally, like,
You can just walk around.
generally, Final Fantasies at the time, 8 and 9 and everything, they all had like open worlds and you had an airship
Yeah.
that you could travel around.
Yeah.
That's not what I was saying. Like, for this, they would just want to do Midgar.
Mm-hmm.
And say what you will about whether or not they should have had the full game, but can you imagine how ridiculously long, or how much you'd have to stuff into CDs, and it would have been way too much for them to do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the original game was in what, 4 discs?
3.
Got company.
3 discs? That was 4.
No, Final Fantasy 9 was 4, I believe.
This will be quick.
Just stand there. This will be quick. I'm gonna just let you shoot me. No. So I did back-to-back comparison of all the places and the events of Final Fantasy VII versus what it would take to do like the remake if they do it at the same rate. So, and it seems like it's either going to be 4 or 5 games. 3 would be way too short.
Yeah.
There would have to be way too much stuffed into each game in order for that to be the case. Especially with all the stuff they're going to probably add. They're probably going to add Modeoheim and other places that were from the other games in the compilations. The compilation one. So I really took I took into account that there are extra chapters in the remake that like stuff that doesn't happen at all in
Yeah.
the original. And
like how he has like a bunch of quests with cats.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And I also I'm really curious about, like, there are bosses, I don't know, I think you've probably played enough to know that they take some of the regular enemies in this game, in the original, in this game, they make into bosses.
Yeah, like I fought Reno already.
Yeah.
Nice to see Reno.
Okay.
I love
Well,
that.
actually, no. I don't think you got to the one big one that's. I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
No,
but-
again, I just got to Aerith's house.
Yeah.
So
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too.
shut up.
Bet you've seen a few reactors.
I'm looking at one now.
So how do
I'm
we
in
get to
one.
the bridge above Mako storage?
Yes, we're in one.
Okay, again, they hired him as mercenary, and that's it. And now they're depending on him to be their guide there.
Or is he a loyal little dog?
Like,
Oh yeah, like was that in the contract? Did he sign anything?
right? Like, did you just?
Or we can do this without you.
How can you do it without him if you're asking him where to go?
Depends when it was built.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never
Like,
seen
clearly you
one.
can't.
Yeah, you could just quit and let them do it.
Right. Quitter.
I know. I just.
I'm gonna talk to him.
In 3, 2, damn.
I'm gonna keep on making the same jokes about the like that we're making in the original.
Right?
I'm away.
Bye, Barrett. Have fun.
My friend is in there.
And he's like, wait, as if there was anything Cloud could have done.
Wait, my girlfriend's in there. Hey, buddy. Everyone's girlfriend's in there.
What?
It's from Wayne's World. Wayne's World 2, I think.
I haven't seen that forever. There's two?
Yeah. The
didn't
second
know
one had Aerosmith in it. That might be the one you remember.
I don't know.
What
Oh,
do you
maybe.
do? You remember anything? Like, what do you remember,
I
if anything about it?
Cassandra, the wedding thing.
Huh.
And I remember that, like, that's where.
Cassandra.
Yeah, I remember that's where
Son
Mom.
of a-
Like,
yeah,
for, that isn't that where they first heard the name? And then decided to
It's a
name.
good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes.
They all mouth the word "son of a bitch" when he busts into the
Oh, yeah.
into the church where he
Yeah,
goes.
I think I remember.
he goes
I
to
thought
the-
it was all one movie. I didn't know there were two.
He goes to the wrong church.
Yeah.
I got
It was like the second Baptist church of whatever, and then the first Baptist
I
church.
don't know. I was really little. I don't really remember much about the movie.
Wait, look at the prohibited items.
What?
It's like an airline in
Oh
Hong
my
Kong.
god.
Prohibited items, flammable substances, toxic substances, corrosive agents, unauthorized dangerous goods.
I'm a corrosive agent.
You are.
Let's go.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
Why
Hey,
don't you do it?
It's just like the original,
Why can't you
except
push
in the original it was
buttons?
inside the elevator.
Yeah, but like,
So,
why
you're
do I
Tifa,
have to hit
right?
buttons?
It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
No, she's at the bar. I'm right here.
right.
Like physically, logistically. You ever open a door like that and it hits you in the head? I've done that before. I've actually like misjudged how far the door was away from my face, and I've opened the door into my own face.
Good job.
Are you ignoring me?
It's like he's totally caught in the act, like looking at her and then looking away, and then trying to pretend like he didn't notice her, but everybody's looking at him. No, I just awkwardness.
I
am.
just didn't want to hang out with you with the other people. I was doing
That's
other
like
things.
the awkwardness is the story of my life.
Yeah. Social anxiety. Bye. Run away.
Yeah,
I hate Heidegger so much.
I can't. Social friends who are
Social
not my
friends.
friends.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche.
They were
Sir.
Cloud's frenemies.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
As he's actually holding dead rats.
Rest assured, our
Wait, who are these guys you're watching on this TV screen?
It's my new favorite show.
It's a reality show.
This
Yep.
boss' sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako.
That would be in different characters in the original.
Mhm.
You do realize what Mako
Parenthesis
is,
and slash.
Mako
Yeah.
is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red.
It's an
What
ampersand.
you think's gonna happen when it's all gone,
Yes.
huh? Answer me!
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain?
What?
I know you can!
No, I can't.
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Oh, I love Get Help.
I love
Can we do
that.
Get Help?
Yeah.
Get Help.
We're not doing plan, get help.
And they're in the elevator too, so they could totally do it.
It's so funny.
But would Cloud throw Barrett, or would Barrett throw Cloud? Or would they both throw Jesse?